Well, then, we have somehow made it to the semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup, our cup, the one that we have to defend. That took a very hard fought 2-2 draw in regulation time. And after 120 minutes, Orlando Pirates punyugad all the way to the end with a 5-4 penalty win. Very exciting, very dramatic game. You have logged into the right channel right now, Orlando Pirates fan channel, the Happy People TV. Welcome to the player ratings show. In the show, we're just going to rate the players one by one, say who our man of the match is. So I know you will want to stick around for that. So just before we kick the game off, please hit the like, the subscribe to be notified with the notification bells every time, and share this video nama Buccaneers so we can grow the community. Don't go in advance. Hey, to all our faithful house, everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Happy People TV, Orlando Pirates fan channel. Yeah, this is your player rating show on the channel for the Nedbank Cup fixture that we managed to get through. Hey, by hook or by crook, that's one. 2-2 in regulation time. Ula, it's by crook, that's one. And it was 5-4 in the penalties. A game of 4 halves. And yeah, we're going to dissect it all in the way of player ratings. We're going to rate each player out of 10, 6 being a normal shift at spanning on the day, and 10 obviously being the game of their lives, and 1 being, hey, what are you doing here, Chief? Yeah, I am a host, KP, and I am joined by Mr. Coach. What's happening, bro?
Prayaga, naskampona his smile as well. Kithabidur ku semi-final mara. Tlavona ga di ratings.
Alright, cool. Okay, I guess we will agree on die 6.5 for Mr. Nros. Captain, my captain.
Okay, done okay today in fit. I hate to say it like this, Mara. You know, he didn't make any mistakes. He was okay.
Does he deserve any fault for the goal? The first goal? Is it all chain?
Chain goal.
All chain.
I think.
Yet you gave him a 6.5.
Yeah, did you see him in the penalty shootout again? Very important. So
yeah, no. Fine.
Yeah, I think Kogi, the team didn't play well, bro. I'll give him a 6. I guess. Yeah, 6.
You know what?
He didn't help for the second goal though. Mara, I'm for 6.
Amazing. I tend to agree with you, just because, you know, when I give you a 6, it's when you almost just too much, but at the same time, I want anything too much special that you do.
Play spanning.
Yeah. Danko, I don't need to say anymore. The youngster made a name for himself in this game, in the Nedbank Cup. It seems like it's one of those tournaments where it's either a team makes a name for themselves or a player makes a name for themselves. And this time it looks like in the 24-25 season, there is a man who has put himself up to be the first man in the newspaper. How do you feel about his performance today out of 10, especially with that scintillating opening goal?
Great performance, bro. Great performance. Now my man of the match, actually.
Okay, Mr. Kilo.
Man of the match. Let's say star.
Okay.
He's got everything. Okay. Great finish. Shout out to him. A striker's finish, if you will, in fact. So I give him a 9.
Technique-wise.
When the match started, Nasty and Kokran will give it a 9.
Technique-wise.
Technique, very clear.
Yeah.
Ball striking, yonki into Prime.
Of the strikers awards.
He even helped Kogi pretty well there at the back. So
yeah.
Coach, I would like to ask something. Just myself catching the
me I agree with that though. 7.
Coach,
I said 9.
Player,
9.
Yes.
Whoa, 9.
Yes.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, 9.
he deserves it.
Yo, 9.
Again, he wasn't on the pitch when the noise
and he almost teamed at that goal.
Exactly.
You know? He was there until the end. He gave everything.
guys,
Nine.
can I just
Mr. Kano, what do you think?
just to add an input? Not having and I'm very disappointed as a Pirate supporter, not having to have watched one of the most talked about players
Ever.
ever. Mr. Coach,
You are.
I'm not surprised with that rating, right?
Starters.
My man.
That's for starters. Number two, I'm thinking if we could lead two and he was still on the pitch, I should say something about the boy. Right. Just to carry on, I'm just impressed with what the types of players, especially pulling them directly through from our development to be players fit enough to be in our starting lineup amongst players that are experienced and they prove themselves to get such a rating. I'm impressed.
We probably gave Nkota a 9 the last time, right? When he made a name for himself. When he scored that brace.
Yeah.
So this is Mogazi's police at moment.
Straight.
The computer up and down game. He played for longer than I felt like he should have, but not out of preconception, just by how the game went for him. I personally give him a 5.5. How do you feel about him?
I never give him guy 5. So I honestly think he was part of, and no, I don't put it on him. I also agree he played a little bit way too many minutes. We didn't plan for extra time. It was very clear that it hit us by surprise based on our
And it was very clear that they did.
Yeah, based on our changes.
And their changes.
Yeah, so I thought Marco struggled, especially second half. Second half and then extra time, he was getting beat. Didn't get sold or anything. Oh, he got sold for that second goal. I rest my case. 5.
We can average it too.
5.5.
Oh, I'll do it for you, Mr. Coach.
5.5.
Not a bad showing from Talendem, but I put him on the wrong side. But he was actually playing more on the right hand side. But anyway, Talendem, but I gather that you are a bit impressed with his performance. Want to see more of the same?
Very happy with his first half performance in Fetu. That's the talent I want to see. He was again turning us from defensive to attack again, trying to spread us out again. He'd miss a pass once, maybe twice, but not the kind where he's too shy to make the pass. Confidence he's gaining it, regaining it. But in fact, actually unlucky to see him come off. Hopefully it's not he didn't get any serious injury. He's all right. But I thought Talenta played well. Second half overall, he was a second half, so I'll give him a 6.5.
Much agreed. 6.5 sounds like a fair rating to me. Makatledi Makaula, I feel like he also kind of went with the wind a bit, but he did try to anchor us as we sailed through to the semifinals. There were times where he looked a little bit too tired, but there were times where he was lifting the rest because I wanna goal 90+2. It doesn't mean that it was against the run of play. So we were under the cosh for a while, and I feel like he was one of the players that, of course, he might have been out. But when it comes to I'll check how long he played. But when it comes to fighting, there were times where it feels like he was the only one fighting with a lot going on. So I would actually give him a 7.
A very kind Namfetu. I thought we only played well in the first half, so Bogas is the only one that deserved anything of that sort, in my opinion. So I'll give Makaula 6. Came to work, probably should have done better. I think a 6 is a quite a positive rating in my part because again I think if I'm not mistaken, he got pulled off before the second the extra time, which was just
extra time was its own beast, eh? Yeah, alright, fit. Nah, so you feel like him getting pulled off, was it him being tired? or was it because the people that they put on were going to do a better job in terms of controlling the game management?
I mean, first of all, of course, Makaula's tired. How many matches has he played this season? If you ask
Yeah,
me,
you always ready to say that. You always
tired.
ready to say,
Of
me like, of course. if ever Hoto gets tired in the game, you're gonna be like, hey, but of course he's tired.
Of course he's tired. What do you think is going to happen?
What do you think is going to happen? That's what you're always gonna say.
Yeah, I thought it was tactical.
Yeah.
I think the coach tried to regain control through the changes, and I thought he got it wrong. Actually,
Got what's wrong?
those changes.
I have a different perspective, coach, as to what you're saying right now.
Please.
Right. So we are going back to a few things that you're saying right now. You just mentioned the coach. Makaula in his situation. If the viewers, our supporters, the people that are following us, watching us on our
Audience.
lives, there was a point that I raised and that came back to squad depth. And I came to say some of the decision making that was made by the coach was kind of wrong towards this game and its approach. And where we were at the halftime period to where we could have been by at least 65 minutes into the game. Right? Macau. We were talking about squad depth and Macau. In our previous match, I say some things that kill a player's confidence is being trusted upon and they actually use their all to show up. And in the next game, they are then chosen as second best. That alone messes up not just the players' perspective as to where in the squad and in its depth do they fit in, but it then affects their performance going into the game when they see that they are the last option to be chosen and used. Right?
Sure.
A player like Makara, you've just said that okay, Sharp, he's played a lot of games. Maybe he could have been rested. Giving him.
He's always going to be tired.
He's always going to be tired.
Of course, he's tired.
In this, not question but view, an opinion that I'm saying right now is, Goodman was a good man to start with at this present point. And if you look at
You always start Makaula off.
You always start Makaula wrong. You
have to start Makaula.
You started Makaula.
You don't have a choice.
Yes, but pulling in a good man.
I'm sorry, I have to stop you there because I watched
sometimes
Goodman's performance today was evidence that he shouldn't have started. He was not up to the paces.
Not up to the races at all. At all. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Had he started, it could have been worse.
Okay.
Honestly, he just look. I think Musela needs the minutes. I think definitely he needs to help out Makaula in that position. I agree. Kind of a good decision to bring him on if you ask me. Put on the same.
Can I just say something that I probably jumped into very quick? The coach's approach towards Makaula.
He never complained. Like a coach, Jose called it this game.
And putting in Sele for him, I think that was a good one. That one was a good one.
Okay, Mr. K, I need to know, what does this do for Makaula's rating? Your rating is a 6 for him, ain't it? Yes. Is that fair? 6. All right. No, but Fitz, me, I'm not going to fight that one because
5 what? Because 5 means 7.
you got for number Fitz. Hey, I feel like it was mixed. The president, number 2 Stina. Relawile Mofokeng played in the 10 today from the start. I feel like in his 10, starting in the 10, his best performance that he has put in an Buccaneers shirt. My initial rating would be an 8.
I thought he played well in that first half. Created a couple of chances. A few of them should have been buried. I'm not looking at him. I thought a few other players could have done better.
Bamropile assist.
All the time.
Yes,
disappeared in the second half.
Yeah,
like the rest of the team. So for me, 6.5. He got pulled off. He couldn't affect the game afterwards, and that's really Vele. But the time that he played for me, I think he earned a 6.5. He did well again. I think he combined Linkota. Yeah, that's second half, bro. I can't ignore that second half. So 6.5 for me.
Okay. How do we average that, sir?
You said 8, 6.5. I think we bring it 7.5. Wow, that feels illegal.
No, I'll give you a legal 7.
I feel.
Yes, seems to 7. Sure. Boy Wonder got everywhere today. I feel like it was invaluable, his performance and his presence. I would also give him an 8. How do you feel?
Yeah, I thought he played particularly well actually. Throughout, even in the second half, not too many opportunities, but he was always trying to get involved, trying to get stuck in there, even in the press and on the ball. No more Nantazam. He could still beat a man here and there in the second half. You know those few chances that he got. So non-galactic grand, I think an 8 is generous. I'll say 7.
Average of 7.5.
Correct.
Cool. Dion Hotto off the bat, I'm gonna give him an 8.
Hey man, worked his socks off.
Yeah.
Yo, he ran his socks off and fit to the whole game. Reliable, you know. You never want to see any one player play 120 minutes, but if they do,
I
you
like
wanna see them play
8.5.
like
Sorry,
that.
guys.
Thank you very much.
8.5.
I was there for 30 minutes.
Thank God, Mr. Kato,
Wow.
trying to keep us honest in
Yeah.
P2.
Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
Oh, Fetsuti, wow.
Two shots
Combining
combining himself. Dying minutes. People are dead.
Yeah, and he was trying to the end,
Ah,
to the wheels fall off. So I'll agree with the 8.5.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Standing ovation.
8.5.
Imagine it was his debut.
Yeah, 10.
Ow! Evidence Mahopa, at least there's something to say about him this time. He scored a goal. Utistepile. Caused some chaos. You know, in the first half, I feel like this could have been one of those performances where we don't work hard enough, but with Mahopa on the pitch, hard work is a given. A 6 from me.
I don't mean to be the negative guy, bro, but honestly, Mahopa could have sent us to halftime 3 goals up, single-handedly. He had 2 chances, and young frustrated. It's my number 9. I'm looking at him for goals. Whew, and he was my number 9 for the whole game. 120 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'll let you reject.
Oh no.
Once more.
I will.
So-
This time,
What I think that's real.
I know. Yeah, he done well for the goal to be in the area. That's all he gave us, bro. Lang shotisa today up front.
King rating, bruh.
5.5.
Yeah?
5.5.
Okay.
Never.
What's up with your
Never.
midstreak? You try to get 6.
Never.
Sure.
Never.
Okay.
But first-
Nahana 6 ukuri.
but first-
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Honor. I got it.
Yeah.
Mahopa, we don't understand his silence and his impact that he actually has.
Naxa's bias,
I'm sorry.
by the way.
Yes, but for today, we apart and we can say we can celebrate the victory today because of
Thanks
him.
for the penalty.
Yes, that we can let
Job.
go of because the 5 deserved not him missing the penalty. So him scoring the penalty alone put him on 6.
So I already
He's
highlighted.
already
I'm sorry.
Is this guy propping him up?
yes,
and giving
I'm
out
not-
6
I'm
or
not
scoring the
propping him
penalty?
up. I'm not propping him up. There are
Okay.
certain things that Mahopa actually does in a match. Yes. You're saying that coach. That's your opinion. But that's your opinion. I'm saying there are certain things we don't look at. I'm not saying I'm not saying
How do those
what-
things make us win?
Okay, how did they make
How
us-
do this help us win on days? Kappa,
Mahopa,
You never miss
Mahopa
Mahopa in
is
the
either
game, bro.
Mahopa
When
you
he's
never-
not there.
Mahopa in fact is either 0 or 1 or 2. There's never point -1. I don't have that game.
Kiro, there was a sitter, ne?
A -1.
Where he's in the 6-yard box, where they gifted him the ball. It's him versus the keeper.
Keep it cock.
Ball itla mauto.
Guys, me, I'm not listening to
I'm
you.
giving
I'm
him
giving him 6.
Yeah, sharp.
Yo. Guys, that was the first 11. We're going into the it was 120 minutes, so I'm not going to go through the honorable mention. Reba Chacha 1 by 1. Yana Van Rooyen.
Hey, he came on in that second half. Yo, 6.
I think he done well. 6.5 for me.
Sorry, 5.5.
It could have been a 6.5.
That whole second half team, maybe.
You know Gian Van. Okay, do you know Gian
Sure.
Van Rooyen as a player now? For
Sure.
me, on my side,
Sure.
I feel like he plays almost. I mean, we wouldn't have bought a player alone like a captain, and then comes in to our team, and within a short period of time, he's seemingly to be the number 1 right center back that we rely on, right?
Right back.
Yes. So yes, he's got his moments where he flops, but he then comes back to say, I'll take accountability for my flops. And that's one thing I like about him being in the squad. Like I say, I'll still track back and go back to my words to say I never watched the whole game, but the moments that I had to watch him where he had lost the ball, how he covered, told me a lot. Tracking back to the 90 minutes that he actually had, to say even in the last 30, I will try and use just the experience. Right now, I can't outrun the whole game and make okay opportunities. I'll give him 6.5.
6 it is.
All right.
Oof. Ndaba ithethwa. Ndlondlo came in, tried to help us control the game in the midfield. We lost the midfield battle. I don't know, Mr. Coach. You don't want me to give Makaula a higher rating for the work he did in the midfield. So I don't know if you want to give now a high rating to Ndlondlo since he was the one that was there.
It's out the rating, yeah, already.
Ula?
5.
5
Not
from
good
me
enough.
too.
Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough at all. And it is, I'm not even considering the penalty miss. That's just based on his performance.
5 it is. Good man, Mr.
5.
How can I? Because
He was really
no
poor.
5.
He was really poor.
No,
Sorry. Actually, let's just tell it as it
Tito.
is. He had a bad day. 5.5 didn't give us anything.
I'll actually give him a 6. So 5. So 6, 5.5. Let's not rate. He came and he finally intervened. Innocent Maela.
You might not cost again. He tried to give them a goal. Otherwise,
Only
done
tried a bit.
Otherwise, done okay. I'm not happy with that whole second half team. 5. 5.
So in fact, yes, no.
But Reko coach.
Bandile Shandu.
I'm on 5. Excuse me.
No good substitution.
No, nobody did well, bro.
Nobody impressed.
Nobody did well, bro.
Technical team. Danko Bafetu, thank you for seeing those ratings. You can also obviously chip in with your rating. How do you feel the substitutes did, Mr. Coach? Is not convinced hang with any substitute that actually came on. So right now we're gonna do the technical team, Jose. So obviously this rating via how did they set the team, the scheme? How did they set the scheme? And how did they make the changes in game management? And all of that, Mr. Jose, Mr. Coach.
Lucky to win today, 4.5.
He was lucky today
Lucky to win.
to come out with the results.
Got it right in the first half and he clocked out at halftime.
bro.
Changes were wrong. Okay, I
that's
can
it.
elaborate. Sorry.
Okay, sharp.
Changes were the changes were wrong. The mentality coming into the second half was completely incorrect.
Ola,
Did
yeah,
not
really.
plan or you know, he likes to always say that they try to plan for different scenarios or scenarios before the game. It looked like they did not plan Ronaldo extra time in this game. Like,
First half, okay. So like first half is solving.
2-1.
You're actually right, bro.
His changes were completely wrong, if you ask me.
Mm.
He used up all his subs. Yeah, no, it's completely wrong today, Jose. Hi, I did Mr. Coach.
Completely wrong today, Jose.
Yeah, lucky to win.
Okay.
4.5.
4.5.
Lucky to win today.
Mr. Kato, intervention in Yana 4.5. Mr. Jose.
5.
You're fun almost.
Yo,
0.5. That's 0.5.
0.5.
I can get 0.5.
3.5. Mas mo kaya coach na po.
3.5. That's why I refer to the 150 gram, 50 gram. I sell 50. To some show.
0.5.
Serious, KP.
5.
I KP.
5.
Yeah.
Starting 11 wasn't that bad, bro. You didn't get that wrong.
5. Overall 5.
Let me just show him. Name him and shame him.
No, let's be honest.
5, I pay 2. And the next man that needs to be under scrutiny is Mr. Ref. I pay 2. When it comes to flow of the game, game management, handling fouls so that people don't feel good, diving and all of that. How do you think he did?
Honestly, if it's a referee Makaya 8, I have no question marks. I don't remember any appeals. Mr. Ref, there was like once, but I'm a supporter.
There was a penalty where I feel like Ghost moved.
I'm a supporter.
Of his line.
Of course, I'm going to complain about those kind of things. But honestly, I thought the team did well, man. Yeah.
Okay.
8.
8. Linesmen, ref, officials. I like the way they put the numbers up. For the substitutes, they did everything right. I 8. They deserve it. Well, guys, how do you feel the refereeing team did? How do you feel the technical team did? We move on to the semi-finals, and we only have one more hurdle to jump until we have to go face to face with our league rivals, Mamelodi Sundowns. But Bubo is where we need to stand, and of course, we will see where we all stand in the next round of this competition. Our competition, we shall defend it, of course, as a Buccaneers. And that is where we will close our player ratings for now. Mr. Coach, Mr. Kato, do you guys have anything to say before we say goodbye?
I'm free to, at the end of the day, that trophy there, it long champion 2025. That's against SuperSport United. So this game is behind us through the semi-finals. Let's go defend our trophy, Buccaneers. And thanks for joining us in the watch along. We had a great time.
Sorry, Mr. Coach. I just wanted to say congratulations to Buccaneers for winning the 2025 trophy. And well done to the players, and I hope you keep believing. All thank you for too.
Thank you.